Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Skydome Karingal. My name is Peter Susovich, and welcome along to round 4 of Thursday nights. Of course, we've got 5 rounds to go. We've got another great match due up shortly in the singles, and then we'll be streaming back here at 8 o'clock for the pairs as we just have a look around and just see. Got a great match, a local match. I had some world-class bowlers coming in here as the bell fires. Get you some background sound there as well. That'll help you with what's going on there. Peter Gordon is up on the screen now, and he's with the STELLA Tiggers. And they've chosen there. And with him is Buzz Price in the singles, and Buzz is from the Seven Seas of RYE. Of course, both experienced bowlers here on the Mornington Peninsula and very well known. It's great to have your company here. We're on Facebook. We're streaming everywhere tonight again, which is fantastic. Very great to have you all on. We'll just refresh. We're just getting some people just asking for the YouTube link, and we'll grab that for you and place it up on Facebook. I'd encourage you to subscribe to YouTube, folks, and we'll put a display up there also of the new webpage that is coming very, very shortly. Just a reminder that the first end is only one shot. You might get 4, but on the scoreboard it only represents one shot. As we just move along there. Andy, hello. Yep. Contingent of the Commander Bowls Club will be watching tonight with a lot of their, we'll call them star players, up in action. Go through the sides very shortly. They've all gone hush out here now. Oh, there's a bit of movement. Rightio, for the Seven Seas of RYE, it is Buzz Price, Steve, Nathan, Sam, and Lee. That's what the sheet says, folks. I'd love to help you. But Buzz Price in the singles, and it'll be Steve Williams, Lee Williams, Nathan, and Sam. They'll be going off in the 4s. And Gary Ingley there. G'day, Gary, calling in from Cougs. Jeez, they're like clockwork, I tell you. And then Andy there as well. Thanks, Andy. Now, for the Stella Tigers, they've even got a broader crowd down with them. But Peter Gordon off in the singles, Gene Wells, Jeff Svigerston, Graham Ablett, and Sandra McLaughlin will be in the 4s. And we'll keep you up to date very shortly what's going on the other rings. We'll pan around. But we've had some tremendous matches here, especially in the singles. Tuesday night saw a great match between McKenzie and Forsyth, and all due respects to Mr. McKenzie from Mentone, but Ellie Forsyth was in the zone, and that's one of the best little bowls I've live streamed. I can tell you right now, it was world class, and he heads off to the Golden Nugget next week up in I think it's Tweed. So we'll get everything happening there. I hope you can hear us coming through. We'll just pump up the volume a bit. That'll get everyone a bit more happier to hear my voice. Jamie Ellison is the marker. Of course, it's great to have all the volunteers. We've got 3 volunteers out tonight marking from Bowls Club here at Karingal, which is fantastic. Again, if you have any encouragement or anything like that, or any improvements you can think of, Skycam will be up and going for pairs match. I just had some work commitments at my place. I think this is only a part-time gig, and to make sure that happened. And I'd like to give a big cheerio to my wife for bringing some of the gear down that I mistakenly left at home. Thank you, darling. We lost it out, wouldn't we? Um, right. Again, and if you're in the area, there's there's dimmies, spring rolls, um, minestrone soup, or pumpkin soup, folks. So if you're in the area, scoreboard's reading 11.6 degrees at the moment. It's not that bad. I haven't took the jumper on yet, so it's still pretty mild. We'll just update the scoreboard there with the Seven Seas taking that end. And I'm flying solo tonight, so even if someone wants to ring in, we've got the ability to take them on online. So you're more than welcome to ring in. Just inbox me with your number. I can call you up, or if you want to ring myself. No troubles at all. Have a chat about bowls. Discuss the last couple of weeks and the matches that have happened. Big contingent. I believe there's rugby league and AFL tonight. And we'll keep you up to date with that as well. So in the NRL tonight at 10 to 8, it's the Roosters versus the Storm. So very important match for both teams there. And in the AFL, we'll see Hawthorn play Carlton. That's going to be a one-sided affair, folks. So we'll keep up to date with the scores there, as well as the NRL. Great atmosphere here tonight. Bit of a lively group the Thursday night. We will be streaming tomorrow night. So I promise the folks that will Earl. So we move around. Seven Seas have moved out to a 1-0 lead in the fours. And while they move down, we'll just quickly. We'll just quickly zoom in and have a look at the other matches on rink tonight. Maybe not. We'll just get an update in the system as it comes up. Of course, Buzz Price taking another shot there and taking him to 2. That's better. Always have the fullback. Right, as Buzz Price takes a 2-shot lead. Of course, Buzz is a very experienced bowler. Played with Frankston last year. Comes from RYE. Not sure of his movements this year, but very, very capable. Very disappointed with that ball. Peter Gordon just running long. See Buzz Price there on the screen now. Nice relaxed action. Just gliding across the top. Any comments? Play some through, folks. Already got a number of viewers watching, which is fantastic. Heaps on YouTube, even better. Reminder that the Halftime Heroes weekly show dropped last night. Oh, I've just nearly fallen off the chair there. So, really? Really? Well, might pay to just try. I'm just trying something here. Justin Breen there just saying Buzzers are playing at Mount Eliza this season. Huge news. So I realised that picks up two there. Down there. Fantastic. Sent the phone number. Love for him to jump on and have a chat. Be fantastic to talk, especially about movements going on and what a number of players expect this year. It'll be real interesting to have him on the show. So the invitation's gone out. Be discussion about anything. So again, anyone just inbox me, or if they just want to put it on the chat there. Here we go. Hello, Peter speaking. Let's get the proper switch in, the proper connection. Justin, can you hear us? No, let's try it again.
Are you there?
Yes, there we go.
There we go. How are you?
Live to air. Everyone, just would like to welcome Justin Breen to air, coming in from Mount Eliza.
Oh, I'm live on air.
Yeah, you're live on air.
Oh, there we go. All right. You just said call you, but here we are. Okay, yes.
So, Justin, you just messaged just before saying that Buzzard's playing at Mount Eliza. I understand yourself playing at Mount Eliza as well?
I am. I've actually just moved there. I've moved right around the corner from the club, so it just sort of made sense to go there a little bit And good to refreshen up, a few new challenges, and see what happens.
Well, it's and I've probably known you for about 4 or 5 years, I reckon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, now isn't it?
yeah, and you're always up for a challenge, and you're up for that. So, and I saw you bid farewell to the boys down at Rosebud and wish them all the best. So, what do you expect out of Mount Eliza now?
Look, I think as any good player will tell you, it's just sort of like take it week by week, and just sort of see where we go. Obviously, I think there's four or five new players that have come into Mount Eliza this season. One from Kringle, two or three from City of Frankston, obviously myself. I think at this stage, look, but everyone's going to be playing for spots. There's a lot of depth there now. So yeah, look, I just think play week by week, and the aim will obviously try and get top four and top two, and just sort of see how we go.
Oh, that's fantastic. Look, it's always great. You've always got something to say, whether it's spurs everyone's reaction or get it, but it's always not topical. No, but I'm fair dinkum. You're always there for the reason of the game of bowls, which is fantastic.
Yeah. We all just want to watch the best of the game.
Yeah. So, much else happening? How's the carpet business going?
Busy as I'm not even home yet. So I left. What do we leave? We left at 6 a.m. this morning, and I'm finally on the way back from Camberwell now.
No worries. Look, sorry to trap you, but it's great to have the ability to call people now and just have a chat with them.
No, of course, anytime. I love talking to you.
Yep, no, that's great. Look, thanks everyone. That was Justin Breen there. Thanks, Justin.
Thanks, Pete. I'll speak to you soon.
We'll catch you later. That was
Bye.
Justin Breen on the line there and calling in. So Buzz Price and Justin Breen both moving to Mount Eliza, which will be an absolute power club with if they both makes the seniors. So it's going to go through the selection process, of course. But wow, that's huge news. So let's get back to the bowls. It's always good to keep up with the information, especially with pennant season coming up. As we see the Stella Tiggers through Peter Gordon pick up a shot there. And we'll just remove Justin's name there. Wow, very interesting. So, look, that's great news. And Justin's, always about bowls, which is fantastic. And we wish him and Buzz all the best. So get the feeling that will be a couple more coming to moving clubs. He mentioned a Kringle player, so we'll see how everything goes. Again, if there's any other comments or anyone wants to bring up and discuss things, please feel free to do that. As we move around the greens, score now reflecting 7 Cs of RYE 2 and the Tiggers 0 in the fours. Just looking at Hooded Life, currently leading 5-0 in the singles over the Muck Runners. And the Muck Runners are currently leading 5-1 in the fours. And I'm just waiting for another update very shortly there. Now that's caught me by a bit of surprise there, but great news. Good news for bowls around the Mornington Peninsula. Yes, lots of people. Lively crowd here tonight again, folks. If you're interested in coming down, there's dinner on tonight. A Chico roll or spring roll, pumpkin soup or minestrone soup. The steam South Melbourne dim sims are a red hot favourite. And they're all relatively well priced, so that's fantastic. Again, if you've got any comments, please put them down on the Halftime Heroes page. Of course, we've got the Dramana bowlers here as well. So I'd imagine the Williams would be staying at RYE, especially with Lee. But you never know. People are moving around. Probably the type of environment we're in at the moment. So Buzz holds one shot there. It'll take him to 5. We'll have footy scores for you. Just a reminder tonight that we'll do the singles. That normally finishes just on 8 o'clock. Singles can be a bit tough. They can be a bit hit and miss. But we'll keep you up to date with the scores there. Once that's over, we'll stop the stream. We'll come back at 8:30 for the pairs. And I can tell you that the pairs will be Gene Wells and Sandra McLaughlin up against Buzz and Nathan. So, yeah, great bowling coming in for you tonight. Give us a little clip. Just drop the camera down just a touch. And again, apologies for Skycam tonight. We've just been caught at work doing a fair amount. So just got delayed on time. I'll try and get up for the second match. It depends if we've got enough time. A half-hour break, so we should be right, but we'll see how things go. And yeah, a big shout out to the Halftime Heroes crew that completed the show last night. Of course, we had Dingley coaching Zach Horsley, who yeah, gave a real great outlook on his coaching career and how he started. And I suppose especially mentioned the fact that he wasn't a big player, but his coaching techniques and his use of vision and likes there and analytics was really good. Paul, how you been? Fantastic. Thanks for that. I imagine just on that vision there, I'd say that Buzz might be holding, maybe, with the dark red bowl. But some correction here. Ooh, slotting into place there. Nice little crowd inside by the bar watching or preparing to watch for the footy tonight. So the Hawks Carlton match, I'd expect a pretty good crowd. I'll say a pretty good crowd there. Of course, that's being played at the MCG, so I'm tipping around 40 to 50,000, I'd say. It's Peter Gordon just nicks around the outside here. Oh, he'll take it. He may even get 2 here. One. May have two. They'll have to go for a measure, wouldn't they? He'll take two. I'll take the score out to 3-5 in favour of Buzz. Again, if anyone wants any news or sharing any posts or anything like that, please give us a call. We'll go around the ground shortly and just see what else is happening. Some good numbers joining us now. There's plenty of width there. We stayed out. Peter Gordon now. Nice little flick. Of course, a couple of items coming up. We'll just go through those. The club North Haven enjoy another day in paradise. Open 5 aside. $10,500 prize money, and that's the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th of October. Just to say, the event's full. They're still taking some reserve sides, but it's a 2.5-day format. Looks like 5 games a day. So interesting to get that. The Orange Ex-Services Country Club, men's bowling club, mixed pair tournament, 3 bowls pair on the 13th of September. Some prizes per team. So interesting there. Again, call Phil 0418 277 418 for details there. The 2026 Moama May Carnival has opened in partnership with MND Victoria. So some details coming through on that as well. So Monday the 11th of May right through to Sunday the 17th. And there's a full gamut of going through the bowls department there. So carnival schedule, make sure you follow on that. We see Buzz holding 2 there at the moment. We see a new roof going in up at the Castle Hill Bowling Club. So good to them. The Swan Hill Bowls Club have their classic on the Murray. 2 bowls triples Saturday and Sunday, the 9th and 10th of August. 9:30 start, $180 per team. $4,500 up for grabs. So Buzz will pick up 2 there. As we just go around the greens and we'll get some score updates. The Bioscape Serpents are currently trailing 2-6 over Mobland, and but they're winning 4-1 in the 4s. If we look at Hooded Life, they're currently leading 7-3 over the Muck Runners in the singles. In the 4s, the Muck Runners are currently leading 5-4. Buzz picks up 2 shots there. And chucks his amount out to 7. Peter Gordon holding shot there at the moment. Let's have a look at some lawn bowls tournaments happening in Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria. And the Mudgee Women's Bowling Club, the Ladies Fours Carnival. About $4,500 up for grabs there. And that's on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday the 8th and Sunday the 9th of November. So again, if you're looking for information, there's some details there. Best to cost to give, I think it's Lee a call on 0474. Number's really hard. There we go. That's better. 0474 767 923. The Denman Bowling Club, Norths versus South. Saturday the 26th of July. That's this weekend. 9:30 start for 9:30 arrival for a 10:30 a.m. start. $20 per person. Open to all community members. It's 3 times 12 ends. Teams are triples. And you'll enjoy a lunch as well. So fantastic. We can see there that the 2025 Junior Golden Nugget is on this weekend as well. So we're just looking around for some familiar faces. Annabelle Teague. And of course, Bensdale's own Alia Romanen. She'll be taking her part up there, which is fantastic. I think she's 14, which is great to see. Some people in from the internationals. Raymond Terrace. I'm just trying to go through any more Vics. Lacey Kiss from the Essendon Bowling Club. Got him coming in from Auckland, Hong Kong, China, Tassie, Queensland, and the likes there. So no dramas there. Pete Gordon picks up 1. Oh, there's some more there. We're just having a look. There's the score update there for you, folks, so you can see really what's going on. I'll hold that shot there for a moment. As we go back. Peter Gordon's bowl now coming in. He's just jumped to 4. So picked up 1 shot there. Got Maya Rees from the Drysdale Bowling Club coming in. So fantastic news for the kids there. Then followed by the Senior Golden Nugget. We'll go through details a bit later on those. Of course, the 2026 Prelude Singles is coming up at the Warrnambool Bowls Club. 10 gorillas in that one for the singles, and that's on the 5th of January. Entry $70 per person there. And we're just looking at the Golden Nugget as well. And looking at the 2025 field, we've got Aaron Tees, Aaron Wilson, Ellie Forsyth, Aaron Sheriff, Ben Twist, Cody Packer, Corey Wedlock, Gary Kelly, Jack McShane, Kane Nelson, Lee Schrackner, of course, who used to be a member here at Karingal, and Ryan Bester. So really looking forward to that for the women. Brianna Smith, Cassandra Millerick, Chloe Stewart, Dawn Heyman, Jamie Lee Worship, Caitlin Inch, Kelly Buchanan, Kesley Cottrell, Olivia Cartwright, of course, Victorian, Lindsay Clark, Natasha Van Elk, and Talia Burke from New Zealand. So great field there. Course goes from the 28th to the 30th. Be some stream details there and the results coming through. And of course, that's at Club Tweed. Pretty sure Lee won that last year. I'm tipping. And I think Club Tweed are holding also the indoors, I think, as well. Probably just after in August. Fantastic. Up in Queensland. A lot of Victorians are up there at the moment, which is terrific. About 22 minutes away for a start in the AFL. If we go to the NRL action, we're about 40 minutes away from a start there. Buzz Price holding 2 shots here at the moment. Oh, I heard the big 5 get called. So I can tell you the Muck Runners have jumped out to a 10-2 lead in the singles over the Bioscape Serpents. The Bioscape Serpents are still holding. And I was right, Buzz did pick up 2, which takes him to 9. Peter Gordon there. Buzz holding a very nice shot there at the moment. Again, folks, any comments, please put them down on the Halftime Zeros page. If your club's got any events coming on, just whack them through. Vince is watching today, Vince. Calling in from Leppington, Sydney. Great to have you on board. Peter Gordon will try and get the edge here. Great numbers watching here. That's Buzz. That's falling short. Again, if anyone wants to ring in, of course we had Justin Breen. Getting Price on the brain. Justin Breen on the line earlier, just talking about his move and a couple of others, including Buzz Price up to Mount Eliza. So very interesting moves. Some strong team selection there for Mount Eliza. Again, if you've got any news on your bowl club or player movement, just dial us up. send us an inbox with your phone number. In turn, I can send you my phone number. We can just have a chat on air and just talk about Super League. And I might even get my camera angles right. Needs to find a gap. Or just a little clip on the side. Definitely. So Jamie Allison there just getting, I believe, 2 shots. We'll just see the scoreboard flick over. And it does confer there. Of course, the scoring here is we've got 2 ways of finishing, and that is time limit, 8 o'clock, or first to 21. Simple as that, folks. Plenty of width here from Buzz as he comes in. Very nice. Peter Gordon now. Flick of the wrist. Probably Waite's just bothering him there, and that'll run by. And out a bit wide. Does get a bit tough out on the side. Buzz with a gentle release. I see him a fair bit training here during the week. And they're probably just getting a bit caught. No wind at all here under the roof. I'd call it a mild night for Melbourne weather. Just hovering below 11 degrees here on the scoreboard. Needs to do some work here. Again, just a touch long. They just need to come in a touch narrower. And that's probably the place there. Gets the grip, comes in very nicely, needs to slow down. Will travel through, but that gives Buzz 2. Feel it'll be short. And again, probably just the right width there from Buzz, but he's going to fall short. Might get a clip here. He does. And he might even get to advantage there. Could be holding 3 there, folks. Now, Pete seems on the They'll definitely cut it down to 1. I can't see 2 happening there. And yep, only the 1. So 7C's move to 12. Great atmosphere here tonight. Don't forget dinner's on. Minestrone soup or pumpkin soup, Chico roll, and or a dimmy. Doesn't get much simpler than that, folks. To jump on and watch the halftime hero show from last night, 7 o'clock. Podcast also dropped yesterday. And of course, we go through Divisions 1 and Divisions 2 on the Mornington Peninsula. Have a chat about those. We have Spook Soapbox and My Pellets, where we we vent our feelings about certain things that are happening around the league and things going on there. And of course, our special guest last night was Zach Horsley, of course, from the Dingley Football Netball Club, and his discussion on becoming a coach and aspects. We also delve into Cranbourne and Gary Warren joining the Southern Football League, which was interesting, and he gives a view on that, which is fairly positive. I suppose the only negative is driving from St Kilda down to Nary Warren or Cranbourne. So we're not the best. Take a cut lunch. Be the call there. Again, if anyone wants to ring in and have a chat, feel free. Of course, we heard from Justin Breen that he's moving in with the Mount Eliza Bowls Club along with Buzz Price. We had him earlier on the show via phone, so great news there. Again, thanks to Sue, Ellen, Heidi, Brendan, David, and Dean for their reactions. Really appreciate that. So all the support we can get is YouTube, folks. We'll do a demo shortly of our web page, which you can get straight in from the web, especially if you've got a TV, but you get access to, and also a quick way of finding out all past live streams to get in there nice and quickly. So I'd say Buzz holding 2, maybe 1. Like at the ref. Now we're having a think. He'll take 2. That'll move him to 14. Again, we've mounted the cameras, you can see in the background there, mounted the cameras pretty low right on the edge as Buzz just trails. I'll just move over and give you a better angle there. And while we're doing that, folks, I might quickly just take the headphones off and grab a jumper. It is starting to chill up a bit. It's just jumped under 10 degrees. I'm sure all your people and viewers up in Queensland will be just dusting the sand, the beach sand off. Comes in very nicely there. Bad luck. Buzz just going narrow. So Buzz still holding shot. Peter Cook just delivers. Bit of pace here. Might get a connection on the front. Oh, just rolls it out. Coming up to 7:23, which gives us 37 minutes less. Will be interesting here. Peter Gordon, he can displace Buzz's bowl with some force and make a move here and pick up 4. Reckon that's his intent. He doesn't want to do this. Oh, we will take it to advantage. I think Buzz, oh, geez, neck and neck. So we're going down for another measure. Course 7:25 here in Melbourne. Very chilly. I imagine north of the Murray would be fairly warm. Mild, I'll call it. Be above 15 degrees, it'd have to be. Buzz picking up one. Getting the score there from Jamie. doing the marking here. Peter Gordon with that distinctive twist of the wrist. Coming in nicely here. Just needs to sit in behind. G'day, Harley. Tuning in from Christchurch. 24 degrees over there. Well, you're down the south, so geez. Well, you get tips on us. 10 to 8 degrees. He's down to 4. You're copping a bit there. So, hello to you all. 9:30 over in New Zealand. So that's fantastic. Hope you enjoy the coverage. And while I've got you on the line, viewers, if you get the chance, watch the stream from Tuesday on the singles match, and Ali Forsyth from New Zealand, currently heading up to the Golden Nugget in Queensland to Tweed, played a sensational match here at Super League, and that match was a great example of straight up precision bowling. Something I haven't witnessed like that in a long time here at Kringle, as in just that in the format of the match of Super League. So great spectacle for us here, and real honour to broadcast that. So if you get the chance, back on Facebook or YouTube, and that was recorded at 6:30 on Tuesday night. So great match, goes for about an hour and a quarter, and I'll be at home on the weekend doing probably about a 3 to 4 minute highlight reel of it. Real unbelievable. So Buzz picking up another one. Chance for a second. No, sorry. Peter Gordon picking up one there, sorry. So he'll move it out to 5 for the STELLA Tiggers. And not a breath of wind around today. Very mild day for Melbourne in the middle of winter. Sun out. Pretty much clear skies. Very nice. Oh, we'd be very happy with that. So the score sitting at 5:15. Just clicked over 7:30, so we've got half an hour left. Of course, a reminder that the pairs will be streaming from 8:30. We'll start a new stream for that. Of course, a big thank you to our Super League partners or sponsors. through O'Brien Real Estate in Frankston, Oak Tree Retirement Village, Momentum Gaming, the Bioscapes Group, lots more. And of course, our streaming sponsors, Mornington, Rosebud, and Frankston Toyota. Of course, big plug there for Solar Heart down in RYE, and of course, Aftercare down in Rosebud for stream sponsors and support. And again, if you feel like advertising, please give us a call, drop a line. Peter doing very well here. Now we might get the ricochet back here. Geez, it might have worked. He's definitely got a clearance of some. Peter just asking for a situation. Right, if we go around the greens, I can tell you in the fours, it is currently the STELLA Tigers, leading 4-3 over the 7 Seas. Over on rink 4, the Bioscape Serpents are currently trailing 4-18. 4-18 in the singles, and are currently trailing 7-4. 7-4 in the fours, and they're up against Mobland, which I'm pretty sure is the crew from Frankston. Oh, we might have done enough. We'll come down and have a look. And in the other match, I can tell you Hooded Life are currently leading 12-9 over the Muck Runners. But the Muck Runners are leading 11-5. So on score differential, we'll have a lead, the Muck Runners, leading 11-5 in the fours. Could be a measure. It's fair to say for the Tuesdays and the Thursdays, it's been quality bowling. Unfortunately, I haven't been available for the last Fridays, but I will be down tomorrow night. Buzz gets the mat. He'll pick up one. And take it to 16. There's a very gentle, purposeful action there, Buzz. And with that, guides it straight in just correct weight, just jack. Peter Gordon. That little wrist fade that goes out to the right-hand side. Nice line here for him as well. Will need to push it down, which he has. I'm just looking at the Bioscape Serpents versus Mobland. And I think it's Sharon Jarvis just trying to, I'm not sure who she's playing. I'm just trying to get a look in over there. So Peter holding 2 at the moment. Just fading into the back. Starting to get a bit rowdy. Pete now looking to consolidate. Tim, Sammy in tonight. Haven't heard him. I've only got one microphone tonight. He might be in a bit of strife. And Harley calling in was a great match and great coverage as well. The same as tonight, lads. Thanks, Harley. Really appreciate your feedback there. Oh, that's not good. Oh, look who's he's straight on the mat here. Peter Cook, he smells 4 here. Guides it down. A bit wide, maybe a bit over anxious. So zoom down. Yeah, so he's going to pick up 3 there. Nice little end. He needed that. Gets him out of a bit of strife. Up to 737. Oh, he's got 4. Four. Hey, Jamie. Just trying to get the attention there. I'm pretty sure I thought it was 4, but oh well, we'll see what transpires. Might have only been 3. They're holding it there. Completion of this end, folks. We'll have a quick look at the scoreboard and see what's going on there. Now, we're just installing some software, folks, that'll get us that scoreboard on the screen. And once the people activate their token, the score will be activated straight away, which will help me and my big fat fingers, because you can see how slow the score gets updated by myself. So we'll fix that. Buzzer looks to consolidate here. Yep, drags through. Of course, a reminder that we have Buzz Price and Nathan in the pairs, and we have for the 7 Cs, and then we have for the STELLA Tiggers, Jean Wells and Sandra. Of course, well known on the Mornings Peninsula, and some Vic representation, which is fantastic. Geez, they've got a slow clap going in the audience. So Buzz in the position, holding 2. Peter Gordon just short. A little clip, and I suspect that's got him 3. Yeah, Pete needs to react here. Bit of weight. Backhand. Does look narrow, doesn't it? It'll work back. Bit of pace on it. Oh, he's. Oh. Good attempt. Great attempt. Sorry, Tim. I've just seen your post. If he walks by, I'll tell him that, and I'll take a photo of his reaction. So Buzz definitely holding 3, potentially holding 4. Oh, we're walking down. Let's have a Yeah, picks up 4. Well, nice end for Buzz. He's currently sitting on match point, we'll call it. 20, of course, 21 is the winner. And he just rests long. 7:42. Ellie Forsyth did in an hour and 14. Buzz Price is on an hour and 12 at the moment. Peter's line holding. Just sits in front. Probably about 60 centimetres in front there. Buzz with that gentle release. Looks good here, doesn't it? Oh, it just might be a touch long. No. Well, that's match point sitting there. I'd expect Peter Gordon trying to dislodge. This is a nice line as well. It's tracking in very nicely. And will take over the shot. Again, we'll be here tomorrow night, folks. Join us. Even come down if you're a local. Karingal Bowls Club in Sky Road, Karingal. He's coming back from there, Pete. No, we'll sit outside. Yep. Don't know what that was. And that'll cut across and fall short. So Peter Gordon will pick up a shot there, a much needed shot. He's still currently trailing by 11. Just got roughly 14 minutes left. Having a chat again. Just getting some details coming up now. Of course, folks, if you're sitting back in your lounge suite and you're just watching the footy, and it's only been the first 5 minutes, I can tell you the Hawks have punted 3 goals, 119 to the Blues' big fat donut. So come over here, watch the pairs tonight. NRL might be a different story. The Storm up, probably, I think, the next couple of minutes. So we'll keep you on the details there. Just falling short of the mark there. Interesting, Buzz has gone the backhand. Watch this work in. That's on match point there. Blood pressure's rising on a couple of rinks out there. You can hear the voices just jumping up and down. Just over 10 minutes left as Peter slides through. And that gives him 2 options there. And again, conclusion of this match, we'll just quickly jump over and have a look at the scoreboard, see what the scores are happening. And then we'll cease the telecast and jump on. Telecast, I want to call it a stream. We'll call it a stream. Just on the outside. And then we'll be back at around just a couple of seconds before 8:30. We'll chuck the stream on and we'll be offline with the pairs. And of course, Gene and Sandra up against Buzz and Nathan. Of course, Nathan from the Kringle Bowls Club. And that's, yeah, he's holding 2 definitely there, so that's match point. There, a bit of pace here. He's found the gap, I feel. Great attempt, but yeah, just a touch long. So Buzz could probably walk it from here. He doesn't really have to play the bowl. Shake of hands there. Righto, let's pan over. Let's hope the machine works. There we go. Righto, so you can see the Escape Serpents currently trailing 7-19. Feeling that match may be just in its final stages. And the Mobland currently 19 in the 4s there. I can see Mobland leading 8-6. Got the 7 Cs of RYE currently trailing the STELLA TIGGERS 6-3 in the 4s here. And if we just pan down, we can see Pete there and marking one of the screens. Wooded Life 16-11 to the Muck Runners in the singles. As we get some paperwork done right in front of us. And we can see Wooded Life currently trailing 8-10 against the Muck Runners in the 4s. So There we go. As they get the 10-minute bell, folks, we're going to call it there. Thanks for your patience and joining us there. We'll be back at 8:30 with another new stream to go through the Skyedome Superleague pairs. Round 4 Thursday night. We'll catch you there.
One more,